My name is Sven, welcome back to the channel, hope you're doing great. Today we are going to talk about groups in the color page. How they work, what they can be useful for, and when to and not to do operations in a group. So let's get started. Usually when we color grade our clips, there are only two layers of grading to begin with. The clip grade and the timeline grade. While you don't always need the timeline grade, you can basically do everything in the clip grade and call it a day. We can do our technical grade here, our creative grade, color management and problem fixing like noise reduction or retouches. However, sometimes this can first of all get a bit unorganized since everything is in one place, but also sometimes you have to do the exact same operation on multiple clips. And copying and pasting this operation over can get a bit complicated. So a better and more efficient solution is needed. And one way would be to put all of the clips into a group, because the adjustments we do on a group level will then affect all the clips at the same time. So as an example, let's say in a film an entire scene that's playing at night is a bit too dark and too warm. We could put all of our clips from that scene into a group and adjust them accordingly in one go, making them brighter and a little bit cooler. This is a pretty simple and commonly used technique, and some colorists put every scene in the film into their respective groups beforehand, so they can instantly adjust entire scenes in one go. This speeds up color grading massively, and it also makes sure all the clips in a group get the exact same treatment, because you don't have to eyeball the adjustments for each clip one after another. A different common use case for groups would be to apply the entire color management pipeline via groups. So first you would create groups for each camera. In the group pre-clip grading, you would then set up a color space transform that converts from the camera color space to your desired working color space. And then, in either the group post-clip grading or on the timeline grade, you would set up a color space transform that converts from the working color space to the display color space. This way you could have one group for all the red footage, one for ARRI, one for B-RAW, etc. So you would simply add all of your footage to the respective groups in order to assign the correct input color space transform. So as you can see, there is the group pre-clip level and the group post-clip level. This essentially means everything you do in the pre-clip level will be applied before the clip-based adjustments, and everything in the post-clip level will be applied after the clip-based adjustments. But all the clips in that group always get the exact same adjustment. So how is this different from using adjustment clips or timeline grades? It is important to understand the order of operations of the color page and edit page, and I have two full videos only on that on my channel. While adjustments on the timeline level or with an adjustment clip affect everything below, so that includes, for example, track compositing, blend modes, transitions, and also text, the adjustments of a group are rendered before that. So take for example a dip to color transition. The first clip fades to black and then it blends to the second clip. That means there's only one single frame that is pure pitch black in the middle of the transition, and all the other frames leading to it are just getting darker but never fully black. Now when we apply our output color space transform as a timeline grade, this transition gets affected by the CST, which usually gives us a way longer period of black frames in this example. If the CST however was not on the timeline level but on the group post-clip level, the image would get transformed first before going through the transition. This, by the way, is one of the disadvantages of using a timeline grade level for color management, but we'll talk about this in another video in the future. One disadvantage you will get from groups, however, is the clip filtering. Resolve's color page allows you to filter clips by multiple variables, which makes organizing incredibly easy. One of those attributes is the graded and ungraded attribute, also indicated by this little rainbow outline on the clip thumbnail. If you add an ungraded clip to a group that already has some adjustments applied, like a color space transform, this will count as graded. So now the clip, even though it's not really graded, just color managed, will not show up as ungraded and you will have to find it manually. This is only a small thing, but for some people this might be really important, and currently there's no way around it. So that's it for today. I hope you could get an understanding of how groups work. Let me know if you have any more questions, and also tell me how you use groups in your color grading workflow. And if you want to help out the channel, please leave a like and a comment down below. And if you aren't already, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on upcoming videos. And until then, I will see you in the next episode.